Today, we're going to be competing to see who can get the best possible MPG out of their cars. We've got our own personal cars here. Luke, would you like to introduce them?
So we've got the almighty Golf Mark IV by Oscar and the central Swedish Volvo from me. Let's see who's got the highest MPG. I have brought the Volvo C30. It's a 1.6 diesel. I've got around 45 MPG on city driving. So I reckon take it on a good motorway run. I'm not sure what it could get, but I think it's better than what Oscar can get, to be honest. Quite lightweight, you know. I reckon if I stop the old puddings, we might get a bit better MPG. But
And as for me, you know, the trusty Mark IV Golf. Now this car is German wonder, some may say. It's great on fuel. It's extremely reliable. And you couldn't ask for a better first car, second car, third car. Just an average workhorse times 10. Now, it's time for the competition. So up first is Luke's car, the Volvo
C30.
C30, R design. Let's take it for a quick run and see how this fares.
So first we're going to be doing a dry run. We're not going to be doing anything to the car, just as they are, as the package. Let's see what numbers we can get on the board.
So when looking at real world MPG figures, I'm averaging in the Golf about 50.3 MPG, and that's a mixture of motorway, country roads, and a little bit of city driving.
Yeah,
when I can be bothered. 50 is great. I mean, what's yours again? You said earlier, I think it was 45.
Yeah, I want to say I do mostly city driving, and I get about 45. So looking to see what motorway driving does. We'll bump that up a bit, but will I get 50, 60? I'm looking. I like the idea of a 60, 65. Only time will tell what I could get.
So the basic test for measuring this on the dry run and the upgraded run is to do drive to the motorway and one junction on the motorway. And right now we're about to embark on the motorway to see what the Volvo can do on its dry run. So Luke, let's take it away. Okay, so we've just pulled back up to the spot. Now, Luke, introduce us to your MPG figures.
Well, if you pass the camera over, I can clearly show you that.
Whoa, you thought we'd tell you the results this early? Wait till the end to hear what we got.
Now it's time for Oscar to put some numbers on the map.
Let's get this puppy on the scoreboard.
What kind of numbers are you thinking then?
To be honest with you, I'll be happy with anything over 45 average. I think you can achieve that. I mean, I was sitting at before on an average journey about 50, but that might be because sometimes I just let it roll down the hill.
So it's not an exact reading then, you're using gravity instead of your own car. So how we're looking? What kind of numbers are we talking?
Oh, so far we're averaging 48.3. Which doesn't seem too great, but then it's not awful either.
We've also got another half of the journey to go. But...
yeah, we're just over halfway of the journey, so we'll see what numbers we can clock up by the time we rest the car.
Yeah. Something to bear in mind as well, we've got 5 gears in this car compared to the 6 gears in mine. So we'll almost see how that comes up, because we're doing about 60 mile an hour. In yours, it's just over 2,000 revs. I think in mine, it's just short of that. So we'll see if that makes it a factor. It might not. It could do. At the end of the day, this isn't really science.
This isn't an exact science.
We're just driving to Loughborough and back. Right, moment of truth, what are we saying?
This right here is the average MPG on the run. So here we have the inaugural test run in the Volvo C30 R Design 1.6 diesel.
I'm driving as carefully as I can.
So, careful driving, check. Pumped tyres, check. Streamlined bonnet and headlights, check. Let's see if this tape holds up. What are your predictions?
Well, what was it before? Early 50s.
Early 50s.
I want to hit 60, but I think realistically, 55 is what I'm going to get. I don't believe I'm going to push much more out of it, but anything above 55, I'm a happy man.
55 would be absolutely beautiful to see on there. So with all this trying to attain the best MPG possible, we thought, why don't we have a look to see which car achieved the best MPG of all time and on what trip was it, what length kind of trip. The highest MPG ever in a car was from Los Angeles to New York City Hall. So that's mega miles right there. It was achieved in a Toyota Prius LE.
Oh, there you go.
So it's not exactly a fun car. However, the average MPG for that whole trip was 93.158 MPG, which is absolutely insane. Considering we're doing pretty much half that on our drive runs, I think that's incredible. But it's hybrid. Who the hell cares about a hybrid?
It's kind of like a cop-out, isn't it?
Exactly. Not a very nice car. So now it's the almighty Golf's turn to get taped up. So let's see what kind of damage we can do with the old Gorilla tape. So after ransacking the Volvo for some more tape, they get a little bit more length that way. It's all about the length.
Yep. So, do you think she's ready for the big run?
I think she's ready. Let's see.
Let's see if he can beat my MPG. I don't think he will. So what are we thinking then? Going in for the second round?
Let's talk numbers here. This run, I'm hoping for 57.5. I think 57.5 would be a great figure to end the Golf run on.
So towards the 60s, do you think you'll get a 60?
I think if we're very lucky, we'll get a 60. I think it's going to be hard to do, but I don't know, we'll see.
So the changes were made. More higher tyre pressure. We've got tape, aerodynamic tape. We've got, and you're going to try your best at doing some careful driving.
Yeah, so we're going to go from lead foot to feather foot.
Yeah, you've loosened, you've lightened your foot.
The foot's lighter. And we also just want to point out that we had the same amount of fuel going into this, so the fuel weight should be about the same.
Yeah.
And we both have a similar sort of weight in the boots, and obviously we haven't changed, 10 kilos since getting in and out of each other's car. So we'll see if it is just the tape and the tyres that make all the difference. So we made it back, safe and sound. There are a few issues though. One, RIP the microphones.
Yeah. Only until now we realised that the microphones have stopped deciding to work.
I know, a bit good about that. If DJI want to send us some free microphones because yours are broken in that quick of time, then feel free. We'll accept it. We'll accept your apology.
We apologise for the audio in this video. It's probably going to be subpar.
It's not to our standard. However, I digress. And we get onto the real
the figures, the maths and science.
I'm trying to hide this away from Luke right now.
Don't show me yours.
So,
first one.
Yep.
I got a 56.1.
And I got a 52.5.
So off the bat already, I think the Volvo's doing a little bit better.
Those
only
modern engines.
Yeah. So off the bat, quite close competition really.
Well, it is.
But slightly on side. Anyway, the meat and potatoes. My second figure.
Yes.
Do you want to just guess what it is, first of all? I was aiming for about 55. An outlandish one would be 60. I wanted 60, but...
I'm going to go on a limb and say yours was 59 MPG.
59, so you thought I nearly got 60. Well, I can tell you. 64.1.
What?
I'm amazed. 60,
that is ridiculous.
64.
That is genuinely ridiculous. I can't believe that.
That's an increase, by the way, of
like
8 MPG.
Are you ready for mine?
I don't know. After that, I don't
The
think I have
final
anything.
figure. The final figure for the Golf, after being taped up with all the amendments that you could possibly want. The number is 50. 5.9. 3.4 MPG increase
Increase, yeah.
overall. So it's
So-
not great.
Still got an increase though.
It's still got an increase, but I think
So-
what the as Luke says, the meat and potatoes of the story is though, is that Volvo isn't designed as aerodynamically
Yeah, because
competent as it could be.
the increase
whereas the Golf had the minimal increase, which means that it's a perfect car.
and what we've also learned is tape works.
It
Tape
does work.
up your car. But anyway, I win. So
He wins. Where's your tape trophy? Your tape trophy's in the bin outside.
oh yeah,
So no
crumpled
trophy.
up tape. I'll take it then. I'll take any little win, any little trophy.
There we go. Volvo versus Volkswagen Part 1 complete. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment on the video. You know, it really helps us in the algorithm. Get those views up, get those subs up, get those likes up.
What competition do we do next? So
Yeah.
leave it down in the comments. Going down to Europe again, we could do more fuel challenges.
Yeah, or even 24 hours in a car. That could be interesting. We could do a versus. 24 hours in a car, Volvo versus Volkswagen.
Who can spend longer in their car?
No.
1 week.